Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna and this is my Graceful Simple Life. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the fashion brand Shein. Shein is an app. It is a fast fashion brand that I admit lately I have been shopping on and I really have regretted, and here are my reasons why. The first reason why I'm done with Shein is the environmental impact it has on the planet. Now, I've always known that Shein is not really an ethical company as much as they pretend to be, but please do your own research and learn about how Shein treats its employees and the products in general. Just know that you're getting what you pay for. They use the lowest quality polyester that actually contains microplastics. Do your own research on that, but I knew that I wasn't in love with this company just from seeing what my daughter would buy, but then after buying it myself, I was really looking into the company and just not really feeling good about making these purchases. What's worse is I justified it thinking, if I don't treat it like fast fashion, it's not as bad. And when I say that, it means I don't discard the items weekly. I don't buy a bunch of things. I buy the things, I use them well, I use them again, I take care of them as best as I can. But even with that, just the environmental practices of the company are really lacking, and it's just something I don't choose to participate in any further. I'm going to be showing you some things I purchased recently from Shein and the reasons why those items didn't work out, and also suggest better alternatives. Now, I know we all need to save money and watch our pennies, so that's why I'm going to offer some suggestions of what you can do instead as opposed to shopping through this company. So the first thing I'm going to say about Shein, and I have seen this on more than one account, was this t-shirt. I bought this t-shirt in two colors, and because Shein buys their things from, or has their things made from different factories, the two t-shirts were completely different materials. The green one I liked very much. I also bought it in a black, and it was a horrible, scratchy material. I ended up using the shirt a handful of times, and truthfully, I just wear them around my house because they do not wash well. Next, let's get into the dresses. The dresses are very much hit or miss. I find more size accuracy with the dresses than I have with the pants and shirts. However, the fit can be very off sometimes. This particular green and white dress fit me very well. It was a wrap dress. However, the green actually bled onto the white before I even washed it. It bled on during the day, during a dinner date. And by the time I got home, I noticed the green had bled onto the white. I washed it to see if it would somehow correct, and of course it didn't. Just a waste of money. Let's get into the blouses. The blouses are really the highest risk you take with Shein. Some of them fit more or less cute, and some of them are just disastrous. Unfortunately, I had to donate some things immediately because guess what? Returning anything from Shein is so slow and so many steps that it really is not even worth it. And while I know like donating it is not the best thing, I knew I wasn't going to use it. I wouldn't want anyone I knew to use it. I couldn't find anyone to use it, and I'm just hoping that it ends up in a free bin somewhere and maybe somebody can make these blouses work. But they were just horrible. The fit was horrible. They were almost comically bad, some of them. Okay, next let's get into the shoes. They have so many fun designs and unique designs. However, just know, again, you get what you pay for. These shoes have absolutely no arch support. I bought a few sandals. I'm just showing you a few that I was wearing more frequently. After about a week or two of using them, of course not every day, but just occasionally with dresses, I found that I had so much pain on my feet and it became unbearable. I actually think I might have damaged my feet just wearing these flat shoes with no arch support. I ended up trying to order sandals with better arch support from Shein, and of course the sizing was off. Even though it was my size, even though I read the reviews, even though I took measurements, I get the shoes and the sizing is all off. They don't fit, and that was the one item I actually returned because I think they were $24 and I didn't want to waste that money. I wasn't going to keep them, and that's when I learned that the returns from Shein are completely useless. It takes so long, it's so not worth it. Now I'm just going to share just some obscure items I had picked up. I have bought way more than this because of course the things are dirt cheap. These are just some things that, just FYI, don't buy the jackets or the coats. They're really cheap material. Some of them, again, I couldn't even use. They were laughably bad or they have no shape to them. The jeans, loose on the waist, tight on the legs, the blouses, the underwear, it's not good. It might look fine, and then when you wash it 2 or 3 times, it's completely done. It really is just not at all worth your money. Okay, so now that I've said my piece about Shein and why I will not be shopping there anymore, I'm going to give you some suggestions of where you should be shopping. For one, I've always been a big thrifter. I really am just going to go back to that. You'd be surprised at the gems you can find at your local thrift shop or consignment shop, or there's all kinds of websites. Some of my favorites are Poshmark. I love Poshmark. Of course, there's eBay. I've never tried ThredUp, but one of my sisters says she has used it and has had success with it. So head out to the streets, find your thrift shops, and buy some quality items. Of course, try the items on in the store, because a lot of the thrift shops don't have a policy where you can't return, but you'll end up with good quality items that you can wear again and again, and a lot of the times you will find new items with tags on them. For affordable jeans and dresses, I'm going to suggest Walmart, Burlington, Target. You can find things on sale. Basically all the box stores. I love JCPenney. I love Kohl's. They are a little more expensive, but stick to the clearance and you'd be surprised what you can find. You do have to frequent the stores a lot for the selection, but a lot of the times if you're in the store frequently, I would say once a week to once every 2 weeks, you can check those clearance aisles and get really good deals for very little money. Alright, so thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know, have you had any success with Shein? And if not, did you have the same issues that I have? Let's just choose better. Let's make better choices for our planet, better self-care for each other and our money, and just do better than these companies that really are just looking out for themselves and really not for us, the shoppers. With that, I'm going to say goodbye. I will see you next time, and thank you for watching.